So, here we go again. Welcome back. I apologize for the small technical difficulties here. Unfortunately, we had to restart this qualifying session and create a new lobby to get everything sorted out, but we should be good to go now. So, welcome back to Silverstone. Welcome back to Great Britain as we are heading into this qualifying session here in Division 4. It is round 6, so we are heading into half-time of this championship, which is a 12-round season. So we are going to see who will be leading this championship into this break, because this man right here, Racing Ryan in the Ferrari, is leading the championship, but is even on points with Askelos in the AlphaTauri. They both of them have 72 points, followed by Brandon in the McLaren with 64 points, and Gunnar as a reserve driver, who is driving in the Red Bull today, is 4th with 58 points, but he has only done 2 races so far. So really consistent. He won both of these races in Imola and Australia. So we should keep an eye on him as well. But let's jump on board with Racing Ryan, who will be setting the first flying lap, the first time of the day. And I just got the information that it will be a dry race now afterwards. We were looking forward to a wet race, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting as well, I'm sure, as the both championship leaders already setting the fastest laps of the day, with Askelos leading now with a 27.463. As I said, the pole position time in Division 5 yesterday was at 27.292. So we are going to see if that can be beaten. Pole position yesterday was Gunnar, so as I said, we have to keep an eye on him. Hayward got MP2 with his lap, really good lap as well, just about a 10th behind Askelos here. Infamous puts his Red Bull in P4. Really Luca, the reserve driver from Division 5, is in P5 currently, as Bogarovsky unfortunately retired. I can't see what happened here, but I think he's here on the left side. Yeah, you can see him here. Unfortunately spun out, hit the wall, as I think someone else is... Oh, he's just waiting. The Alpine of Nelboy. Was it Nelboy? No, I don't know. And Brandon setting the fastest lap for now with a 27.349. As I said, he's P3 in the championship, hunting for Racing Ryan and Askelas. And also having a look at the team championship. Ferrari is leading with 129 points, and just 9 points behind is the team of McLaren, the team of Brandon and Dopey Man. Dopey Man, who set the 10th fastest time here. But there is definitely much to improve still in this qualifying session. 18 minutes qualifying session as usual, followed by a 50% race. So we have 26 laps of racing here around the Silverstone circuit. So let's see the pole sitter from yesterday doing a fast lap, I suppose, but he's already on 2 lap old soft, so he already set a fast lap time. Yeah, and is now recharging his batteries, which you can see by the flashing red light at the back of his car. So let's see Ralliet, the brother from Gunnar, not in the same team tonight, as they usually drive for Alfa Romeo Racing in Division 5. So let's see, I think the first running is already done for mostly anyone, but Waza is trying to set a fast lap here. Let's see what he can do. Around the last corner, and it is provisional pole. 27.327, just 21 thousandths of a second in front of Brandon here. Really good time by him. So I will just check the comments on YouTube as well, if anyone has some predictions, just write it in the comments below. And Little Mikey, who is usually driving for Mercedes but can't make it tonight due to work, informed me before the race that he made a £5 bet that Waza, so the man on provisional pole here, will spin or get a penalty in the race afterwards. So we will see who will be £5 richer after that race. So the two teammates are digging at each other here. But let's see, unfortunately we have some DNFs here, some retirements, as Hayward is out of the session as well. And Milko in the, it is the Alpine, no, it is the Williams is out as well, unfortunately. Hayward did set a good time though. But I guess as the track develops, there will be some quicker times around here. So let's see Askelas going for his second run here. As I said, even on points with Racing Ryan on P1 and 2 here in this championship. He did win last week in Le Castellet in France. He got 2 podiums already as well in Bahrain and Australia, as I think he invalidated his lap. As Infamous goes on provisional pole, really good lap time here at 27.11, which sets him 0.2 up Waza here. So that was a beautiful lap by the Brazilian. As Brandon goes into the pits, Askelas setting at 27.0. So as I said, times getting quicker here. The track gets better after every lap. Let's see what Dopeyman can do here. Sector 2 is... oh, okay, alright, he's not on a fast lap here. But let's jump on board with the championship leader, Racing Ryan, and I will take you through a lap of Silverstone here. Important to get a good exit out of the last corner. Turn 1, flat out, hitting the curb a bit on the inside. Hard braking zone here. Second gear, third gear. A bit of an awkward left-hander here, flat out left-hander here, the first DRS zone, and here a left bender which you are doing with third or fourth gear, then the right-hander and quick on the throttle going on the hanger straight here. And this corner is really tricky. You are trying to do it flat out. If you get the right angle, you can do it, but it is also easy to lose control and going through maggots and packets here to the second DRS zone. Really hard to, really easy to invalidate the lap here if you go off the track. And what can Racing Ryan do? It is 2.5 tenths quicker, but only in P5. As Askelas, unfortunately I didn't see his lap. He puts it on provisional pole with a 27.072, or did I saw it? I don't know exactly. So 2.5 minutes left of this qualifying session. So the last attempts will be done here as Askelas is heading out of the pits. As Infamous starts his probably final hot lap, but he can do a second one as well. But let's see what the Brazilian can do. Really quick driver as well. I battled with him last season in Division 6 for the championship. It was a great joy racing with him. Really fair and clean driver as well. Let's see what Sector 2 is saying. Really wide here. Yeah, he is up 2/10 as well. Going into this final chicane, left then right. Really easy to spin out here as well. As Infamous gets at 26.7, which puts him 3/10 up Askelas. And we are jumping on board with him as well right now. But my money's on Infamous, I have to tell you. I think that was a mega lap. As really Luca, oh, he's just... Ooh, he's wide. Oh, really unfortunate from Askelas as he got wide, invalidated his lap. But let's see, Brandon is still, or is on a hot lap right now. As the qualifying, the 80 minutes are finished, but you are allowed to complete the last lap, so this will be his final chance to snatch pole position here, but he has to improve by nearly half a second, which is going to be really tough, really difficult. But let's see, going through maggots and packets as Infamous improved his time again. Oh, that was it. That was it. Brandon nearly losing it, and that puts, I think, Infamous on pole position. I don't think anyone can. No, he is on a slow lap. Everyone's on a slow lap. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the pole sitter for today's race in Silverstone. Infamous. Congrats to him. Mega lap. 3/10 up Askelas. Great lap. Congratulations here. And we will be right back with the race action. So we have Infamous starting in P1, followed by Askelas, Brandon in P3, Relay Luca in P4, Waza in P5, Hammers in P6, Racing Ryan a bit disappointing, only in P7, fighting for the championship lead. Hayward in P8, unfortunately only set one fast time. He retired after that. Guna in P9, only doing a, what time is it? 27.558, so he was about 2.5. Oh no, that was not his time. Alright, at 27.7, so half a second off the pace of yesterday. We have Dopiman in P10, Reliet, Jalapeno, Milko, Bogarovsky, Tragic, Double, Chef J, and Nelboy unfortunately couldn't set a time here. So we are just waiting for the race to start. Get your snacks out, this is gonna be exciting. So, all the drivers are picking their strategy, picking their fuel load right now, getting prepared for this race. 26 laps around the Silverstone circuit. Usually the best tire strategy is a soft to medium, but as I said, you never know with the chance of safety cars and so on. So we are looking forward to this. As Infamous leading this back on the formation lap. Getting the tires heated up nice and warm, so you have the best of grip at the start. Don't have too much wheel spin. As I run you through the order once again, as I said, the first row with Infamous in the Red Bull, right beside him Askelos in the AlphaTauri, followed by Brandon in the McLaren, Relay Luca, the second AlphaTauri on the grid, Waza in the Mercedes in P5, followed by Hammers Racing Ryan, the championship leader in the Ferrari, only in P7. Unfortunately, his teammate Jordan is not here today, so not good for the team championship here. We have Hayward in P8, Guna P9, Dopiman, Reliet, Jalapeno, Milko, Bogarovsky, Tragic, Double, Chef J, and Nelboy in the Williams rounding up the pack. So we will jump on board with Infamous here for the start, hoping everyone gets through clean at the first couple of corners, and after that we see some hard but fair racing as everyone is on his grid spot and we are only waiting for the lights, as we have 5 lights and they are off and away we go. Infamous getting a really good start. Askelos behind him trying to get close but couldn't have done it. very clean by everyone, I think. No yellow flags here. Askelas staying, the first 5 runners staying in the same position. Racing Ryan got up 1 place. Let's see. Look at this picture here. Everyone trying as Waza overtaking Relay Luca here on the inside. Can Relay Luca fight back here going on the hangar straight? As Racing Ryan unfortunately lost his place again. Waza is right on the rear as Relay Luca going really wide. That should give him a warning here. After 3 warnings you get a time penalty, which we saw yesterday multiple times, which got me finally in P3, staying behind. Really close behind the 2 in front of me, which both had a 6-second time penalty. So Infamous doing a really good job here, holding Askelas behind. Brandon in P3 trying to close the gap here. Waza in P4 making up 1 place as Waza and Relay Lucas. As Relay Luca got on the inside, really aggressive but clean. So let's see if he can get him here. DRS is not enabled yet, will be enabled at the start of next lap. And Silverstone is known for a track which is causing DRS trains all over the place, which we saw in yesterday's Division 5 race as well. So everything really went clean here. No one really lost more than 1 place, and no one gained more than 1 place. So everyone is doing really well here. As Infamous already is over a second up of Askelas, so Askelas won't have DRS, but Brandon has DRS right now. Oh, as someone is off. Who is it? Is this? Oh, Jalapeno. Is he out? No, he only lost his front wing, but that will compromise his race, unfortunately. We have yellow flags, we won't have a safety car. Nothing too major. As Waza got a time penalty, which means little Mikey will get 5 quid from him. So let's see, Infamous still doing a good job. Some running wide here. But let's see if we can close the gap, as Guna got a time penalty as well, and it is only lap 3, you have to remember. So DRS wide open, he is too far behind to make an overtake, but of course the gap is getting shorter and shorter. So time penalty is definitely playing a role here as well. But you can see how close everyone is behind each other. The first 10 runners are, I think, between 5 seconds or so, and I could see it here as well. Okay, 7 seconds. So let's see if Brandon has the opportunity to get in front of Askelas. He got a bit far, a bit wide here, which compromises his exit here. Is it trying to do it now? Has to be patient for now. As Waza is closing up as well here. As Infamous setting a fastest lap after the fastest lap. That is really great to see his consistency and his skills here around this track. Doing a great job. So let's jump on board with Waza here. Ultimately fighting for P3. Well, fighting for P2 I meant. As Double got off. Double is off as well here. As he having some problems with his Haas. He has problems as well. Does he have damage? No, I don't think so. Just looked a bit odd. Yes, Racing Ryan is out. What happened here? Oh my god, that has to be a safety car. What the hell happened here? They got together on this straight here. Oh my god. That should never happen. Racing Ryan and Relay Luca touching each other. Oh, so yeah, I don't know what to say, to be honest. That is a thing which never should happen here. Or not only here, anywhere on a straight. I don't know what happened exactly. We will maybe see it afterwards. But yeah, okay. Yeah, safety car is out. Let's see who pitted. As Relay Luca already apologized to Racing Ryan in our Discord channel. And Racing Ryan said, "Don't worry mate, we all make mistakes." So great sportsmanship from both of the drivers. Of course you don't do mistakes on purpose, but it is good to see that the guys are able to, are willing to apologize if you make a mistake, and that is what it is all about. I think everyone can make mistakes. So back to the racing here. Who pitted? Yeah, sure. All soft runners in the first 5 positions, I think. Yeah, Infamous was in P1. Askelas, Brandon, Waza, Hammers, and Guna all pitted for the medium tires, which will get them to the end. And of course the medium runners who started on medium all stayed out, hoping for another safety car, of course. later that race. So Milko is in P1 right now, followed by Reliet, Bogorovsky in P3, Nelboy in P4. But as I said, they all have to pit, so net P1 is still infamous, of course, followed by Askelos, Brandon, Waza, Hammers, Guna. Chef Che didn't pit. I think that was the wrong call. He could have pitted under the safety car without losing too much time. Jalapeno started on mediums as well, stayed out. Hayward got on fresh mediums. Dopey Man as well, double started on mediums as well. And Tragic put on a fresh set of the medium tires, as they are getting really close behind the safety car here, so they have to be careful, because that's another really unnecessary thing to get in an accident under the safety car, which Jalapeno did and got a 5-second time penalty for that. So it is completely unnecessary. So, but let's see. Race control just got out the information that the safety car will be in this lap, so Milko is leading the pack, and let's see if he can create a bit of a gap to Reliet on the restart here. Yeah, he got a really good restart. Bogorovsky caught napping here. Look at this gap. That's already 2.5 seconds. As Nelboy got on the inside of Reliet. Is he overtaking him? Is he... Huh? Oh no! Huh? I don't know, I'm confused. I have no idea right now what's happening here, as Jalapeno got in the pit right now, serving the 5-second penalty he got, double getting a 3-second time penalty. What did I want to do here? Yeah, here we go. So Milko really doing a good job, as Brandon is off. Brandon is off. Oh god. And that's not a good place to be here. I think everyone avoided him, but that was really dangerous spot. As Waza got in front of Bogorovsky. Of course, the new medium tires are definitely a bit quicker, or much quicker than the 9-lap-old mediums now. So I think all medium runners probably lost out here on their strategies. Excuse me. And yeah, Infamous already closing up to the 3 cars who all started on the mediums, trying to not lose out time behind them, as Askelos is right on the back of him. Let's see here on the hanger straight. As I said, really difficult right bender here. As someone's got off, it is Jalapeno. Spinning out here. But he's far behind, so let's concentrate on the front of the pack. Really nice camera angle here, as DRS is enabled. So the first 6 runners, but without Milko, of course, because he is leading, as Jalapeno got another, and Jalapeno is out, and we have a virtual safety car, which led to a full course safety car right now. So I don't know what happened to Jalapeno. Probably he spun out again. Yeah, it is the right-hander after the hanger straight. Maybe we can see him. No, he was already removed, yeah. But spun out in this right-hander. So this is a tricky situation for the medium runners, because the softs usually last about 10-11ish laps. So let's see if they will pit already. Milka doesn't rally, it doesn't, Nellboy does. Oh, and he got 5-second time penalty because of speeding in the pit lane, which is a shame. Won't do him any good. Bogorovsky is in the pits as well, so I'm interested to see which tire he will put on. He will put on the softs. So maybe he can stretch these tires to the end of this race, but I highly doubt it. Bogorovsky is on softs as well. Shevchik got on mediums, and Brandon is on mediums as well. So we have Milko still leading on this 11 lap old mediums. So he and Reliat still have to pit. So it is infamous in net P1 after the first 2 runners have pitted or will pit. Askelas right behind him, Waza in P5, Guna P6, Hammers, Hayward, Dopeyman, Tragic Double, Nellboy, Bogorovsky, Shevche and Brandon rounding up the pack. So everyone will be closely together very soon, but I think we are going to see another lap under the safety car. Sorry. Yeah, still staying out, but I will run you a bit through the championship. Milko here is in P14, only got 1 point finish, so having 6 points. Reliat only a reserve driver, but is in P16 with 5 points. Infamous is in P10 with 16 points. Didn't have the best of seasons so far. Had a P4 in Saudi Arabia, to be fair, but then only got 1 point finish in Bahrain with P9. So he trying to get his confidence and consistency back, which he, as I said before, had in Division 6. Askelos is in P2, even on points with Racing Ryan, who DNF'd. Askelos won last week's race in France, as I said. Looking really consistent as well. Waza in the Mercedes is in P9 with only 17 points for now. Guna in P4 with 58 points. Yeah, Guna is a reserve driver as well, as it is Heimers. Hayward is in P7 in the championship standings with 43 points. So he was in every race he was in, he got points. P9, P5, P4, P4, P7. So consistent as well. Dopeyman is just in front of him in the standings. He did score in every race as well. And yeah. To mention Brandon in P3, of course. 64 points, just 8 points behind Askelos and Racing Ryan, but it doesn't look like he can close the gap to the two championship leaders, but that is really the chance for Askelos to get in front of Racing Ryan here, as we jump on board with Milko as he's doing the restart. Got away quite okay, as Infamous already get in front of Ralliet. Which will put a bit of a cushion between Infamous and Askelos. So Ralliet, if he wants to help Infamous, he will defend really hard against Askelos. Let's see if Infamous can overtake Milko as soon as possible, which will be really important. Is he trying it right now? Really hard here, but he got it done. Hard, aggressive, but I think it was fair. So now he has two cars between him and Askelos, which is definitely the restart he wanted. And Askelos having a really hard time here to get in front of Ralliet. Is he trying to do it now? No, just staying patiently behind. I mean, of course, if he stays behind safely, play it out safely, he has probably P2 secured. But I don't think he will let it be so easily, as he already got past Ralliet here. Nice overtake. As Infamous is already 1.7 seconds up the road. Nearly 2 seconds now. Yeah, really on a mission here. As Askelos got past... No, he was past Waza. Yeah. Never mind. But Askelos trying to overtake Milko as soon as possible. Yeah, no, Askelos did get past Waza. No, he did it before. Never mind, it is late. So, got the information from race control. DRS is enabled once again. Which will put some DRS trains on the road again. And Askelas definitely will go past Milko here. Nice and easy. I don't think Milko will do much against that. Yeah, Mikey, that's right. Waza owes you £5. I think he got the time penalty already in lap 3 or lap 5. So that was really easy earned money, I guess. So now Askelas is in front of Milko and trying to close the gap to Infamous, but he has to be, as Infamous, setting another fastest lap here, doing a really good job. But Askelas trying everything to get faster and faster. So that's gonna be really interesting. I will keep an eye on the gaps here as we jump on board with Waza. Does he try and overtake? Yeah, he does. Everything's good. And Mikey said, Waza, to Waza, he's terrible. But he's in P3, to be fair. But having a penalty, of course, but only 3 seconds for now. As I think Milko having some difficulties now with this 15 lap old tires. Yeah, he's really struggling, losing out so much. Does he have damage or something? But I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But I think his tires are done. As he... Oh! Yeah. Yeah. That will be a discussion later. Milko tried to get into the pits. Hayward was right beside him, and he pushed him off this track, pushing him quite into the pit lane. But Hayward didn't want to pit, of course. So that's gonna be a discussion which the steward will have an eye on after the race. So let's see, I run you through the order just quickly. Infamous still in P1, doing a really good job. Askelas in P2, can't close the gap here, as Waza is right on the tail of Askelas. Hammers in P4, Guna in P5, we have Hayward in P6, Nellboy, Dopey Man, Bogarowski fighting against Tragic, just overtook him. As Waza is in P2. Doing a really good job. Yeah, they're fighting here really hard. Look at that. Going into the chicane, nice and easy. No contact made, I think. Yeah, really hard battle between Brandon, Tragic and Bogarowski here. Great to see. Of course, Bogarowski on the soft set of tires.
So he's probably a bit faster here now. Tragic trying to overtake Brandon here, which he couldn't do now. So we have Rally at MP12. We have Chef Chase, so the two halves in as they are fighting against each other here, which is not wise, and double is off! Double is off, but not retired. Oh, that's a shame. And Milko in. Ooh, don't get too close, alright. So, let's see what's happening in the front. Yeah, as I said, Waza overtook Askelas here. But you have to keep in mind that Waza has a 3-second time penalty. I think only 3 seconds, yeah. But Waza is closing down the gap to Infamous. As Dopeyman got a 3-second time penalty again. As well, I'm sorry. Not again. But we have some who got multiple time penalties. Fguna, Hayward and Tragic having 6 seconds worth of time penalties. I think Infamous just made a tiny mistake, maybe. Because he is widening up this gap already again. As Hammers got 3 seconds as well, as he did yesterday as well, which helped me to get P3. Sorry Hammers, but it's the truth. And Chef G, now it is raining time penalties here. The only ones without a time penalties, Infamous, Askelas, Relia, Bogarovsky and Milko here. Tragic already having 9 seconds here, and that won't help him to score points. That would put him in P11. But of course the guys behind him would be really happy. As Bogarovsky, what happened here? Oh, he pitted. He pitted. Okay. Maybe there was some damage. Really, it got in the pits as well. So I don't know exactly what happened here. Yeah, Infamous already built a gap of 3.3 seconds to Waza, but Askelas and Hammers is right on the tail of him. Oh, are right on the tail of him. I'm sorry for my English, I'm Austrian, so I'm not the best English speaker, but I try. I'm trying my best. But here and there I have some issues, and Tragic is out. What happened here? What happened here? Do we get a full safety car? Oh, he spun it here. I mean, he had already a 9 second time penalty, but still would have a chance of at least a point. So at least P10. Really unfortunate, but we do not get a safety car, which definitely will make Infamous happy here, so he don't lose his gap that he built so hard. I don't even think he's trying so hard. I just think This track really suits him, and he's really enjoying driving here. But Waza, Askelas and Hammers still having a good fight as Askelas trying to take the inside here. Can't stick it here. Staying behind now.
So we are on lap 22, so only 4 laps to go.
As Askelas is going past Waza here, finally. And Hammers having 9 seconds now. Oh, that's really a shame. As we have quite some gaps here between all drivers, despite these 3 runners, Askelas, Waza and Hammers. But as I said, Hammers is out of this podium fight because he has a 9 second time penalty. Waza trying to put pressure on Askelas here, because maybe Askelas making a mistake or getting a time penalty, so he will be right behind him to cash in, and of course with DRS. Yeah, Brandon, the third of the championship, having a really hard time in this race. Only in P8 behind his teammate Dopey Man. But will it be enough to take P1 in the team championship standings? I don't know exactly. What do you get for P7 and 8? You get 6 points for P7 and for P8, I don't know exactly. Should be 4 points, I guess. So 6 and 4 is 10, which which will put McLaren up on P1 in front of Ferrari in the team championship standings by 1 point only. So Waza having now 6 seconds, Hammers having 9 seconds, Gunnar 6 seconds, Hayward 6 seconds, Dopeyman 3 seconds, Brandon 3 seconds, Chef J 3 seconds, and Milko having none. But that will only get him P9 here, because the gap between Brandon and Chef J is 20 seconds here. as Brandon and Dopey Man fighting here. They shouldn't fight too much, I suppose, in order to get those important points for the team. Which will put them in the lead in the team standings. So, penultimate lap right now as Infamous leading by quite some margin. As Bogorowski got a 3-second time penalty as well. So we only have 3 runners without a penalty, which is Infamous, Askelas and Milko here. Infamous, yeah, he will get it done. I am pretty sure of that with Askelas here in P2. Waza versus Hammers, I think there won't be much changes here as well. With this pushes him a bit wide, I think, as they go into this chicane. Yeah, and Hammers backs off here. So there shouldn't be any changes here. Guna in P5, Hayward in P6, Brandon in P7, trying to close down the gap to Hayward, maybe getting this P6. Dopey Man behind him, Chef J, Milko, Melboy, Reliet, Bogorowski and Double. So let's jump on board for this last lap with Infamous, the Brazilian driver, his first win. As I mentioned, he didn't have the best of seasons, but maybe this is the Kickstarter for better things after the break, so we won't race next week. We will have 1 week off to recharge our batteries, and we will be back in 2 weeks' time in Singapore. So let's look at Infamous going into this last chicane. Left-hander, right-hander, and congratulations to Infamous for this win. Great race, great job. Askelas in P2, Waza in P3, Hammers in P4, Guna in P5, Hayward in P6, Brandon P7, Dopey Man in P8, which will put McLaren in the lead of the team championship. Chef Che and Milko still fighting for the points here. So let's see. Chef Che has a 3-second time penalty, so Milko is in P9, Chef Che in P10, Nelboy in P11, Reliet in P12, and Bogorowski, unfortunately not the best of races for him, will come in a finish in P13 and Double rounding up the pack in P14. So look at Infamous, really deserved win here. Did a fantastic job in qualifying, did a fantastic job in the race. Didn't show any nerves during the safety cars. And he really deserved it. Askelas in P2 is now leading the championship because Racing Ryan retired from this race. And Waza, congratulations to him. Don't let little Mikey get in your head. You did a good job here, even with the penalty. You owe little Mikey £5, but you got a podium, so be happy with that. Hammers in P4, Gunnar P5, Hayward, Brandon, Dopeyman, Milko, Chef J, Nelboy, Relia, Bogarowski, double tragic. Unfortunately DNF'd, as well as Jalapeno Racing Ryan and Relay Luca. So thank you very much for watching. As I said, we will have 1 week break, so we will be back in 2 weeks time, and we will see us very soon. Thank you very much. I wish you a good night, and bye bye.